strong technical shape through the interior and graduated texture around the perimeter. A profile parting is taken from the center of the forehead to the center of the nape. A horseshoe section is taken from below the crown to the recession area. A slight diagonal back section is taken from the front hairline towards the ear. With the head upright, using the fine teeth of the comb, the section is elevated to 90 degrees. The line is cut, decreasing in length from the interior to the perimeter. Slight diagonal back sections are continued through the sides, and the technique repeated. Behind the ear, the same sectioning pattern is used. Following the guideline, it is cut to slightly decrease in length towards the nape. Continue with slight diagonal back sections. Elevating to 90 degrees and cutting to decrease in length following the guideline. The sectioning pattern and technique are repeated until reaching just beyond the center back of the head. Exactly the same technique is used on the opposite side. At the front hairline, a slight diagonal back section is taken towards the front of the ear, elevated to 90 degrees, and cut with the length decreasing towards the perimeter. The balance is checked before continuing. Slight diagonal back sections are maintained and the technique repeated until the center back of the head has been reached. Cross-check horizontally. Above the horseshoe section, a slight diagonal back section is taken at the side, a section in from the hairline. This section is left out now to allow for the recession area. It will be detailed later. The section to be cut is elevated to 90 degrees, and the line cut connecting the internal length to the previously cut graduation at the same angle. Slight diagonal back sections are continued through to the back, combing and cutting at 90 degrees. Maintain the graduation guideline until just beyond the centre back of the head is reached. Exactly the same technique is used on the opposite side. The hairline at the front is now incorporated. It is over-directed back, and the graduation guideline followed. A profile section is taken from the front hairline through to the occipital. Starting at the crown, the hair is elevated to 90 degrees and cut square through to the front hairline. From the crown to the top of the occipital, the section is over-directed up and the guideline cut square. Across the top, horizontal sections are taken. Keeping the profile parting in place, the hair is combed to 90 degrees and cut square. Horizontal sections are continued through to the front hairline, and the technique repeated. The last hairline sections are over-directed back to allow for the recession area. Exactly the same technique is used on the opposite side. A curved section is taken at the fringe area. The hair is combed to natural fall, elevated to 45 degrees, and point cut to a suitable length, in this case just above the brow. The same curved section is taken on the opposite side, and the technique repeated. The hair is dried using a flat brush. Here, the hair has been coloured using a brick radial technique, which can be viewed on the Toni&Guy Classic Colour series. To personalise the shape, the fringe is held in the comb and point cut. The perimeter is held on the skin and detailed with point cutting. The internal lengths are held in the comb and deep parallel point cut to remove weight. The nape is personalised further with point cutting.